Hello, chat. Welcome to the Satanic Podcast.
Satanic, baby!
We hate all Christians. We are going to fucking murder all of them. There's gonna be no more Christianity.
Genocide, baby!
Woo!
Woo!
Welcome to the show.
Jesus Christ, what an
so
intro.
Energetic. Oh my god.
That was the most energetic intro we've ever done.
I missed being on camera.
Genocide, baby! Have you ever seen someone...
genocide run! Woo!
Have you ever seen someone with a Palestinian pin on their jacket go, genocide, baby? I haven't.
No, that's so hype. No, clip that out of context, upload that. That is gold.
Oh my god, dude. I'm wearing all the pins. I got the political shirt and I got the pins on me. I'm representing these communities right now. This is not okay.
Mm-hmm. I've actually, real quick, I'd like to draw some attention to a conversation we had right before going live about, like... Yeah, because we were talking about, like, I believe it was, like... We were like, let's not drive away too much of our audience, because, like, 60% of Americans are Christian. And I was like, to be fair... I feel like anyone that watches anarchist, like Satanist cat girls, cat girl,
I mean,
and
like,
you trans girls, that I feel like they're not gonna be Christian.
I mean, I also just want to assure people that we're not actually genocidal. Like, I don't actually want to kill every Christian. A lot of them.
I am.
You cannot put call to actions on Spotify. That's not the reason that I believe what I believe. I actually do believe that genocide based on religion is bad.
No, that's fair.
But.
Okay.
Even if I didn't,
honest,
I wouldn't say it on here.
I feel like, right, I actually don't really like people coming to harm. There are people where sometimes a part of me wishes they would come to harm, but I acknowledge that ultimately that would only make things worse. And
okay,
there's a more natural way to resolve that.
There are specific people. My brain has a justice system in it. So if I see a very bad person get killed, I'm gonna be like, ha, lol. And everybody has that bar somewhere. Like, obviously, we can agree that, like, when Hitler died, Hitler's like, okay, cool, guys.
There are people that I do believe the world would be legitimately better without.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I think that just killing or causing harm is rarely valid.
And also, there's a lot of good Christians out there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you like Biden, right?
Like is a strong word.
You like him more than you hate him.
I think he is better than the alternative.
You like Bernie Sanders, right?
He's funny and socialist.
Jewish. That's religion. I think he's Jewish. Maybe that was just... Alexa, is Bernie Sanders Jewish?
Bernie Sanders' religion is Judaism.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, he is. Oh, can you not hear it?
I couldn't hear it.
Yes. He is Jewish. That's religion. There are a lot of great... So, obviously, I'm not for... Unless it's literally, hi, my religion... If you're a part of my religion, it means that you love murdering old people. Then I'd be like, okay, if you're part of that religion...
No, that's hype, though.
If you're part of that religion, maybe it's not okay.
I love killing old people.
No, they're so cool. They're so sweet. Some of them are bad. Some of them are bad because, you know, views and stuff.
I love killing people
but a lot
that
of them,
are old.
What's cool is I actually like it when they're racist.
Elaborate,
Hear me out
please.
here. Hear me out here. Hear me out here. Look,
okay.
I think it's funny because with young racists, it's very internalized. They're like, I'm not saying black people commit more crime, but most of the crime is committed by black people and they're a minority. No, I'm not saying, of course, I'm sure the poverty rate has nothing to do with it. I'm not saying that I think that they're committing more crimes. However, it's interesting. It's like, okay, but you are saying that, though. That is what you're saying right now. With old people, it's just like, fucking Mexicans, bro. What the fuck? And it's like, that's crazy. Just spit.
That's crazy.
You're wrong, but spit. Like, at least...
Is it wrong to call people that are, like, triple my age little bro?
I mean, they are they're short. A lot of time they're really short. I guess old guys.
I feel like calling old people little bro is funny. Like, even if they are taller than me, just little bro energy, you know?
I mean, you'd get bullied.
They don't know what the fuck they're talking
you'd be
about.
like little bro, and they'd be like, little bro, I fought in World War II so you can live, and Vietnam, and the Korean War. Fuck, I fought in the Mexican War. That's how old I am.
Didn't.
I fought in the Mexican War. That's how old I am. I'm that old. And you're sitting over here like, my bad, I guess I am your little sis, so sorry.
Oh, I can't believe they were there for Queen Elizabeth's birth. Oh my god.
Dude, I bet there's probably someone out there who was alive during the Mexican War.
No. Okay. I actually don't know.
Alexa, how that was the 1800s, so probably Alexa,
no,
when did the
so
Mexican War end? The Mexican War, the one with America. Let's see if it knows what I'm talking about.
The Mexican War.
It knew. It ended in 1848. Okay.
No. So the fuck him, no?
I think there might be someone.
Anyone that's alive from that is
It's
a
180.
scientific anomaly.
It's so I bet there's some 184-year-old motherfucker out there
No,
like.
the fuck they are not. If there's someone that is 180, they need to be put in a lab now.
We own Mexico, motherfucker.
If someone that old is still alive, that is not a person anymore. That is research material.
I wonder how the public actually felt about the Mexican-American War. Because our excuse for that was just, when we took over this land, we took over that land too, so actually Mexico's kind of ours, even though we never claimed it. That was basically how it went. How did the public at the time feel about that? I really want to know.
That is hard to say.
I really want to know how everyone just react. Because, like...
It's crazy how we tangented here when we were originally trying to dive into talking about the it pronoun.
We did want to talk about that, yeah. Look, I'm curious what your thoughts are on it, because I mean, like, okay, let me recap mine real quick. Basically, what I said, very valid. When people can call me that, I'm like, valid. It's it's poggers, you know, it's sick. But when I call someone else that, and I will absolutely, it's valid. If you want me to call, I'll call you whatever you want as long as it's not a slur. And you know, I'll call you whatever you want me to. You know, even if someone's like, I identify as a tree, I will be like, I don't understand that at all, but if it makes you happy, go off. I
mean, like, I kind of get that on the basis that I unironically consider myself a cat girl.
Exactly. I admittedly, okay, I won't say that one I do kind of understand if someone was to identify as a cat. I think it's more out there, but I definitely, like, I can say I understand that. I think there's also a living being, and a tree isn't. But again, if you wanted to say, hey, I'm a tree, I'm like, okay, tree. Anyway, my point is...
motherfucker.
My point is... I'll call you that. It's just in the back of my brain, it's like, it does feel demeaning. Because it you refer to objects as it.
Inanimates.
Yeah, so it's in my brain. Again, valid, everybody. But it does feel demeaning just because of how I have used it up to now.
That's fair. I kind of am like... I respect people that use the it pronoun, even if it is very hard for me to get myself to use it for people, just on the basis of it feels demeaning. You know?
Yeah.
Like, even down to, like, I play D&D sometimes, because I'm a huge fucking nerd. I like D&D. And, like, one of my characters that I've been working with is, like, explicitly they, it, because they are, like, effectively, like, Voidborn. It's hard to explain, especially because I know some of my party members actually watch this, but,
Wait, they do?
Yeah.
Hi!
Sky.
Is it just her?
Yeah.
Okay. When you said some of, I assumed it was people I didn't know. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure our only, like, fan is Amber. I think she's our only, like...
Yeah.
Then we have 800 downloads, so there's people out there.
Fair.
But, like, the only people we know...
Imagine, like... I'm just imagining some, like, normal-ass kid being like, I want to listen to the sex podcast.
Okay, you know, we want to meet more of you, so y'all should join the Discord. Click on the podcast page in the description. There's a link. You might have to copy it and paste it into Safari, depending on whatever you're on. Either way, do it.
Going back to what I was saying, like, so, due to the nature of this character, they're, like, they, it, because they're not really, like, fully like human. They just kind of see themselves as themselves and nothing more.
Yeah.
They don't like they just never had to question their gender because their default was neither.
Mm.
And so like the character itself does use it pronouns. However, I as a player am not comfortable having the other players call me it in character because that feels weird.
That is interesting. I mean, I kind of I am like, for instance, I'm doing a D&D thing with Amber.
Mhm.
We're going to, and one of my character is a dude. So
Mhm.
when they refer to me as he him, which we practiced a little bit, I can handle it. It is definitely weird though. Cause
Yeah, no.
I don't even
like,
I can't even remember. It's been so long. I can't even remember before this since Amber has ever referred to me as he him. This was like a year ago. I barely remember it. So now it's like, whoa, this is weird and new.
Yeah, no. I actually like this is one of my major thing. I adore role playing games and like D&D and stuff. I cannot make characters that are male. If I want to make characters that are masculine presenting, I just make them hella non-binary.
That's whoa, holy shit.
Huh?
My
What is
neck.
it? That's so cool. That's a cool
Anyway.
trick.
Thank you.
Uh,
Anyway.
like I think like
Yo, you should do that, Kat. You can do it, right? You do that trick.
yeah,
Good job,
Hold
whoa. Anyway, go ahead.
I did it. Anyway, I actually have had some friends that use it pronouns, and I feel like I already said this, but like it was like an absolute pain trying to get my because I was kind of like, okay, listen, your pronouns are valid. However, I really struggle with this. Are you still comfortable with me using primarily they them?
Yeah. 1 second, I'll be right back because I want to do something real
Okay.
quick.
I'm just gonna keep talking on this while she's doing her thing. But like, I feel like for the most part, like people that use its pronouns are like very understanding. Like, yeah, no, they's like it's still a generic. Like that's fair enough most of the time. And like I don't like using the wrong pronouns or anything. Like I do try to use the correct pronouns. It's just like it feels so new. Not like this is not a thing I've done before. Just no, this is the thing I feel like I'm not supposed to do.
It's new and bad.
Like I don't know. Like that's the best way to describe it. Or like I remember for my Splatoon stuff, one of the people we were trying out used like it or something or like he it or something.
So tight.
And I just like couldn't like figure out how to address them because I'm not used to talking to people that use it's.
That's fair for audio listeners.
She's putting on a choker.
And it is so tight.
Is it now?
Stop.
I'd recommend actually I've worn those kind before. They're actually generally they're less flexible because they're snap based instead of the collar I wear is more of a belt type.
You see how
so
my
it slides through a lock and there's like 7 tightness levels.
You see how my neck bends in here?
Yeah. Hey, you should do a thing real quick. Could you put your 2 fingers underneath the choker,
It
please?
will pop off.
Yeah, no. If you can't do that safely, it's not safe for you to wear.
Oh.
Like you have to be able to comfortably do that.
Oh.
If it doesn't choke you,
I mean,
then,
I can breathe.
Okay, in that case, it would be safe.
It's just very
Kinda.
tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is staying off.
Yeah. No, I'd recommend, like... I actually have gotten that exact one before.
It's the
funny
big
enough.
size. It's the extra big. There's like 2 of them, and this one's like, this one might be too small for bigger women. And I'm like, okay, I'll take the big one. That's the big one.
Mm.
The small one would actually just kill me.
I think I wear the small one because you know why.
Yeah, because you're a little itty bitty.
I can't help it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
My dad was a femboy. I don't know what you want from me.
That's crazy that you just said that.
No, unironically,
I'm
this is like
sending
one of
him
my
this
favorite
clip.
things. Are you now?
Yeah.
Okay,
have a
actually,
snap.
I want to tell this story. My dad isn't exactly a femboy. That's not exactly the best term for it. But I believe when he was like in his 20s or something. I was told that like he was a cross-dresser, and like he has like the exact same facial structure as his sister. And so like both of the gene pools I gotta work with are femme. So like yeah,
That's
I'm a
sick.
trans woman, but like there wasn't an option to not be femme.
Yeah. Also,
So
I can make myself look like a Muppet.
what does that mean?
Wait.
I What do you have in your mouth there, Jade? What's in your mouth? Do you want to show it to the class?
Mm-mm.
What are you hiding?
Nothing. Just air.
I don't know why, but the puffy cheeks makes me think, yeah, her mouth, she's hiding cum. I'm sorry.
That was a great episode.
I'm sorry.
Did not talk about what we want to talk about, but you know, that's how it goes here.
No, actually, it would be. I'm just thinking how funny it'd be for you to send like a clip to like my older sibling and me being like, so my dad's a femboy.
That I do have them. Could do that.
Chaining it to my dad. Yeah. So Kat called you a femboy, by the way.
I could do that. I might do that.
No,
that would be pretty
actually.
sick.
That would be actually bars.
Hell yeah.
You see, okay. I feel like with like having my family stumble across this is something of I feel like I shouldn't admit this on camera, but also because what if the prophecy comes true? But also I'm like thinking of like I feel like I'd be more willing to have my dad know about these recordings than my mom, just on the basis that my dad is less judgmental about the fucked up shit I say because he just accepts that I talk like that. With my mom, I kind of try to hide it. With my dad, no, I'm willing to joke about like child murder when eating a cake. He's just like, yeah.
I have
Yeah.
no idea which one I would rather stumble upon. I have hid this so hard. I literally removed the other channels option from my main page just because I'm like, yeah, I don't want them finding this.
Mm-hmm. No, that's valid. Like, I think just in general, I think most of my family, like, I kind of just, like, yeah, I take pride in, like, me being a little fucked up piece of shit. I think it's part of the charm, you know? But then, like, with my... Are you playing drums on your pins, hon?
No. Go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
Anyway, I think, like, with most of my family, like, I take pride in just, this is who I am. I am, like, a little creature. But then with my mom's like, yeah, but, like, I feel like she would, like, kind of be like, why are you like this? And I'm like, I don't know. This is what happens when I get, like, mostly raised myself with the internet. I don't know what you expected.
I feel that. For me, it's like, for me with mine, it's like a big thing of like, I'm not gonna stop you, but I will judge you.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of makes me like,
Mm-hmm.
sad.
No, I get it. Like, there's, like, a lot of things where it's like, just because, again, I am weird. I am not at all normal in how I do things. And it's like, I think, like, because I know my dad's already very encouraging of, like, yeah, you don't have to just do things the normal way. If there's another way that you think works better for you, do it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like I've kind of decided, like, I don't actually intend to do, like, college or anything, because I don't think that'd work with, like, the path that I'm on, especially since I just think I'm incompatible with the structure.
I thought you started
And,
college.
like,
Did you start?
I did a little.
Okay.
I started a little bit, and then I went, no.
That's fair.
This like, hurts.
Okay.
I don't think I could do this.
Mm.
And so, like, my mom was more like, not fully, like, understanding, but then, like, my dad's just like, yeah, no, that's fair. As long as you can, like, get something going, like, that's fair enough.
For mine, it was a big thing of, like, finish high school. Don't have to do college, but finish high school. I'm like, I literally can't. I can't. It's just not happening. And they're like, okay.
No, that's fair. I think that different people are suited for, like, different things, ultimately. Like, I was, like, explicitly raised to adore learning things. I was quite literally taught to love school.
I mean, I
But then,
did
like-
love school. I just didn't get to go.
Mm-hmm.
While I was in
No, that's
there,
fair.
I really wish I stayed because when I was in elementary school, I was one of the smartest kids in there. I don't mean to, and I don't have an ego. I'm just a little too honest sometimes.
Mhm.
Like for instance,
No, that's
right
fair.
now, I'll still be honest here. I don't have a big ego. Otherwise, I'm so smart. I'm not. I'm an idiot right now. In elementary school, much smarter than everybody else. And I'd say right now I'm smarter where I want to be, and I love learning things when I'm interested in said things. But
That's kind of how I learn things too. To be
I
honest.
mean, like I would love, I love to know things, and I would love to be interested. Okay, like for instance, science. I think about science. I'm like, you know what? I would love to learn science, and then I look at science. I'm like, time to learn. And it's not that I don't want to learn it; it's that I can't, and none of it. I'm grasping none of it, and I'm like, okay, I would love to learn this. I just can't.
No, that's fair. I feel like, for me personally, like, I don't really think I'm like, I think I'm smarter than the typical person of like my age group, but I don't think I'm like overall smart. I still think I'm inexperienced mostly.
I say I'm
think
wise.
I think I have a lot of potential to learn things, especially since like one of my core characteristics is I'm a mimic. I just kind of look at things and can figure out how to do it.
I'd say I do think I am street smart. I think it's funny that the phrase is book smart and street smart, and the book smart is the thing that I'm not, but I do love reading. Hell, I love reading
I'm more book smart and despise books.
Yeah. And I love reading non-fiction too. Still, I'm dumb.
You see, I don't really know if I'm street smart, right? Because like
I'd say
I'm not really that capable on my own or like being alone. But at the same time, like I've had multiple people be like, "Yeah, no, Kat, you're like hella charismatic," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Really?
No,
I
Kat.
don't believe you."
Kat. No matter where she goes, she needs her mommy. It's crazy.
I am going to kill you.
It's wild. Anyway,
Like, okay, that is fair. I'm very much like, I'm not very capable independently. I do kind of end up being a dependent person just because there's a lot of things that I'm just physically unable to do, whether it be due to my very, very weak bones that struggle to lift, like, the trash when I need to take it out. Like, I'm very weak. I can't, like, move things. So I need, like, there's, like, a lot of things of, like, I can't do that myself, but I'm very good at getting people to do the thing for me.
I can lift this chair. I think most people can lift this chair.
I don't know if I can lift this chair
See,
anymore.
I would brag. See, the reason I feel weird bragging about this, if it was just you, I would brag about it. But knowing that there's people watching, they're gonna be cringe. Like,
Yeah,
watching
no,
me
that's
pick
fair.
up my chair, they're gonna be like, bro, everyone can pick up their chair. And I'm like, okay, but she can't.
I have
Let me
severe
brag.
muscle atrophy.
You seem like the type of person who would brag about not being strong because it affirms you.
I literally do all the time.
See?
No, that is one of my main things. Is like, yeah, I literally can't lift like 5 pounds.
Yeah. I've heard you say that before, but like I had a feeling it was I knew it was like an affirming thing.
No, I take a weird amount of pride in the fact that I can't do
I was gonna
anything
lift
with
this
my
chair,
body.
and then I'm like, then when it hits the ground, I'm gonna get a phone call, and my mom's gonna be like, "What are you banging on? Or what are you doing up there?" Like I lifted my chair and set it on the ground. You're like, which I get, cause downstairs it sounds like a volcano erupted when I take 3 feet to my left. Like it is so loud.
That's fair.
Like it's like I feel like I'm gonna fall through the floor. It's so thin. I don't know how all this heavy shit is even in here, to be honest.
I know, like, hold on, I'm thinking of, like, a thing real quick, hold on.
You got this.
Fuck.
Hey, no bad words.
Shut up.
Hey, go ahead.
I don't remember what I wanted to say.
Oh. Kita, kita, kita.
I do know, like, in general, like, again, I'm very much, like, a weak person. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, I actually do remember one time, like, when I was still in school, where like I had like this thing of like just like rationalizing to myself of like, well, yeah, no, this person, yeah,
What?
yeah, Jade,
I just think it's funny, that face, like...
yeah, uh-huh. Anyway, as I was saying, back when I was like still in school and stuff, I remember like I remember like rationalizing myself as like, yeah, I can't really defend myself, which can be scary. But also I've befriended like half the muscles in the entire building, and I think if anyone hurt me, they would get an entire mob on their ass. So actually I don't think anyone can hurt me.
Utah schools, bro. I could never. Everyone hated me.
The fuck do you mean? I'm from Idaho.
Everyone hated me, bro. You're literally famously Mormon. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone knows you're a Mormon, and all Mormons are from Utah. Now,
I am atheist.
why do you
I am anti-religion. I am a Satanist.
Then why are we doing why are we doing the
Why are we
Mormon
doing the Mormon
podcast?
podcast?
Thank you. I'm so mad I lost the word in the middle of that. Why are we doing the Mormon podcast? If you're not... Okay,
I'm not actually Mormon. I just wanted an excuse to justify my
we actually
mass
should...
polyamory.
We should... Okay, yeah, but that was like with like an 80-year-old man and like 9 14-year-olds, so...
Okay, and is that not what you do? Except you're a woman?
Not the
You're faster than mine,
85-year-old
so-
part, not except that part. That part is fine. We're just gonna leave that in
No.
there.
I mean, to be fair, I'm like 3 most of the time, so...
Chad, okay, I'm
dragging myself down. If I can drag you down with me.
Chad, you know, I'm not even gonna say I'm your girlfriend. Chad, I'm her mom.
Yes! Yes, the fuck you are!
No, I'm your mom only.
Yeah, so?
I'm her girlfriend, Chad, actually. Wait, no, not, okay. There's no winning. There's no winning.
You're my wifey.
I actually don't know who this
Hello.
is. My headphones unplugged. I think they're back in.
That's
there.
so funny.
I need
That's
to stop
awesome.
messing with these headphones. They're Bluetooth. I need to take advantage of that, but I just...
Awesome. This is peak.
I'm
No,
done.
This is the best podcast we've recorded.
This is a really good one, but I'm done. I'm done. I think it's just. I don't know why, but I'm energetic right now.
Podcast, you're not Jade anymore. You're mommy.
Can I? I'm putting the.
You're my mama.
I'm putting the Mormon podcast on the schedule.
What the hell? No. No, I hate Mormons. They keep knocking on my door.
We won't do the Mormon podcast.
Get out of my house.
We won't do the Mormon podcast.
Thank you. If you're a Mormon, I hate you.
No. Okay. I'm sorry, stepmom.
If you're a Mormon, I hate you personally.
My step-grandma's very sweet. Funnily enough, she's Mormon, and she's one of the very few liberal Christians I know, and she's Mormon.
That's funny.
What do you say to
It's
that?
because she wants polyamory legalized.
Okay, but what do you say to her, though?
I hate you.
No, she's so nice! She is so nice!
I'm sorry I had to commit to the bit.
I love you, step-grandma.
I don't.
I remember it was so sweet, because, like, she doesn't, like, do her research and stuff. So obviously she doesn't know that, like, about the mistranslations and stuff. But she just knows that there's no way that God would send gay people to hell. So, so she's just so sweet. She's like, well, I mean, we don't know. I'm sure gay people can go to heaven. I'm like, you're so sweet. I need to hug you. Ah, you're so nice.
You've heard it here first, folks. Mormon grandma has decided that none of y'all are going to hell.
Yeah, the Mormon grandma takes the win.
I'm
dude.
only going to hell for the severe war crimes I've committed.
On whom? What countries? Will determine if they're valid.
For legal purposes, I'm not disclosing that.
Okay. Just for legal purposes, obviously, and moral purposes, obviously they're not valid no matter what the country was. I was just gonna joke and, like, if she said, I don't know, Albania, I'd be like, lol.
I set Blaze to a small island country.
Mexico?
Yeah, that's my favorite
That's my
island.
favorite island, yeah.
That's the best island. What do you mean?
Yeah, very sick, very poggers.
I went to Cat Island and I stole all the cats. They're mine now.
There's that one part of Canada that's an island.
Yeah, I ate it. It was delicious. I ate the dirt and the rug.
What the fuck? I can't keep a straight face. I want to so bad, but I just can't when the other person's laughing.
This isn't even like a good bit. I just think this shit's funny.
Yeah, it's not a good bit.
I am not entertaining the audience. This is just for me.
Yeah, that's fair. It's funny.
I'm not trying to make you laugh. You get the privilege of laughing with me.
That's fair. This is supposed to be the Satanic episode. This is crazy. Guys, check out this pin. Check out this. Look at this.
Yeah, it's satanic because we burnt small island nations to the ground.
Okay, the audio listeners didn't get that privilege.
I love cutting open like farm animals and selling them to Satan. I eat the organs after we sacrifice them to make sure I am in tune with Satan himself.
Dude, Christians watch this and be like, "Damn, I didn't know Satanists were that tame." I thought they had sex with them first. That's crazy.
That's bold to assume I don't.
That's not okay.
Relax. It was a sheep. It's okay.
What part?
They can't process it.
What part of it being a sheep makes it different from being any other animal?
Sheep don't have brains. They're stupid.
So are cows. What?
Have you ever had Animal Farm?
I've read the book. It's a good book.
Sheep are stupid.
I don't understand. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get it.
L.
Okay.
Real ones get it. Real ones get it.
Only legends get this.
Only legends get this.
Only legends get this.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm a teenage boy living in the year 20.
Is that so? Yeah?
And I can fuck, I forgot the lyrics.
L.
It's a good song! Friend of
what's
the
your
podcast. Coffee
I'm
underscore good.
like-
Also my girlfriend showed me Jazz Emu. Very good musical artist. Go listen to him, guys.
I'm thinking about like the Satanism thing. I'm remembering like this one like little thing I wrote out for you one time of like just a little thing I thought of as like I'm angry and want to like create chaos, and is that like something I want to admit to on like?
Probably not.
That's fair.
I mean, you do
It's
you.
so funny,
I won't
though.
stop you. I'm just saying, if that were me who had those thoughts,
I'm not
those
gonna
would
go into
be
detail.
in my brain forever.
All I'm saying is getting stage blood and making a really big pentagram in a church would be really funny.
Not to get into detail, that's a lot of fucking detail. That is a lot of detail, Katrina. That is.
I was more detailed than I described it. Okay.
You were more detailed. It was more. The detail more so went into how much you would love to do that. Rather, you The
All I'm
judge
saying is
doesn't
the thoughts
care.
out there now. It is no longer pinnable on me if somebody decides to be funny.
It is more pinnable. If you wouldn't have said anything, it wouldn't have been pinnable
But
on you
it's
at
so
all.
funny.
Now it can be traced back to you because we're uploading this
Nuh-uh.
on the internet.
Nuh-uh, because I was kidding.
Okay,
I
Chad.
was kidding.
She's
And
kidding,
if you
Chad.
do it, then I am not liable for the harm, the damage you caused.
I thought you were
shouldn't
gonna
have
say
gotten
I
caught,
don't.
dumbass.
I thought you were gonna say I don't condone it, but
No,
she does condone it.
No, I'm fine with it. Just don't get caught, idiot.
oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't get caught either.
No, it's not okay,
No,
Chad.
you have no idea how many
That's
times
not-
I've done it. I actually, that's my favorite thing to do. There's like, I live in a very religious area, and like there are so many churches, right? I've hit like half of them.
You'd think that they would stop going to church in your area if they kept showing up and there's pentagrams. Like, okay, it's time to fucking leave if I'm a Christian. That's just my thought process.
Nah, I
guess
trace
this place
all
is
of them back
satanic.
to
I'm
their
leaving.
house. I trace all of them back to their house and like put little pentagrams in their mail.
I would fucking leave. I don't know why they're still there. I'd be like, okay. I guess
I guess
Idaho
I'm
is
just cursed
satanic.
then.
Yeah, I'm no more Idaho.
No more Idaho.
No more Idaho, cause now Idaho, and I'm leaving.
That's so true.
I'm a rapper at heart, baby.
Hell yeah.
Pulling up in Idaho. These
Hey.
bitches don't know Idaho. Yeah, I'll pop a foe. Bitches don't know I
I'm still
pop a
very
foe.
much like amused
Hundy.
by the idea. Like it's
Oh my
not even like I
God.
want to. Yeah.
I was popping off there, and you just went over
I'm
it.
still very much like amused by the idea of it. The biggest thing is like I don't want to cause harm, right? I'm very much against that. But it would be really funny because they would go on the news, and then I'd go, hee hee hoo, that was me. I am
don't
the
think
reason
you'd be
that
able
these
to hold
Christians.
it back. Your ego is too big. You'd be like, "That was me. I did that." Yeah. And the
No,
judge
it's
would be
funnier
like,
if they don't know. It's funnier if they think they were.
you'd be in the
actually cursed by
courtroom,
Satan.
and you would just try and get away with it. You'd be like, you tell the judge like, "Well, there's no proof that I did it, but if I were to do it, it would look just like that. But there's no proof." And the judge would be like, I get to decide if you go to jail, right? And you're like, I mean, there's no proof, so it'd be pretty.
I mean, you can't really prove I did anything, so I.
And he's like, "But I can put you in jail," and you're like, "Well, I mean, that wouldn't be justice."
But
if
it would
me.
be funny, and I would sit on my couch and go hee hee hoo hoo at all of the Christians that are traumatized by the big bloody pentagram carved into.
I
the
don't like to
wall.
cause harm. I just like to traumatize one group.
It's so
of
funny.
People.
It's so funny.
Okay. Okay, dear.
I would laugh so hard.
Okay, hun. That's great. For all the
I
viewers,
don't want them to be hurt. I just want
all-
the entertainment.
for all the listeners, I'm detaching myself from this.
No, you told me it would be funny.
No. It's actually possible. It's very possible that I did that, but I never encouraged it.
You said you would help.
No.
You said we'd get to do that on like our first date. I was so excited.
I feel the tears like they're building up.
No, like I'm sure there are plenty nearby, right? It wouldn't be that hard. We just
I
have to do it
literally
at
live
night.
in this city with the most churches in it out of every city in the entirety of the United States of America.
Oh
So,
yeah, no, it's perfect then.
You're not wrong. I remember I was driving by once and I saw 4 in a row and I wanted to I was like, okay, I need out. 4 in a row is insane. That is crazy.
That's fair. I mean,
Lined up.
I'm kind of used to that, just on the basis that, like, where I am, right, you find churches like you find Burger Kings. Or McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, here it's like they're just... I wish there were as many McDonald's as there were churches here. That would be sick. I love McDonald's. I'm not supposed to support them, but, if you...
McDonald's church hybrid.
That...
The Golden Arches.
I would go to church. I would go to church if
The
there was
Golden
McDonald's in it.
Arches. There's just non-stop Bible verses echoing throughout the cathedral as they give you your double quarter pounder.
Can I have a double quarter pounder with cheese?
And then the Lord said, "Let them have fries."
Yeah, what? It's like you understand
All I'm saying
that
is, if they made a
99.
if they made a McDonald's church, I wouldn't vandalize it.
That's fair. The thing with McDonald's is they are being boycotted right now,
Funny.
which I get. I understand. Do you know why?
Genocide.
They be given IDF
Products
soldiers.
may fund genocide.
They're giving IDF workers free meals. IDF soldiers. And my thing is, I was on Twitter and people were like, "How fucking dare you, piece of shit?" They were saying that to me on Twitter, and I'm like, "You can't be on Twitter and tell me that." I've said this before in the podcast. I've said
No,
this in
that's fair.
episode 2, I think. Bro, you cannot say that. You're on
No,
the
that's fair.
website where the guy was like, "Hey, we need more child porn on here." You can't.
You know, that's my favorite thing about Twitter.
How are we still up? I don't understand how we're on any platform. I don't. We're gonna have to be like Alex Jones with Infowars. We're gonna need our own website and TV channel. I don't know.
No, but it'd be funny.
You know what I always thought? You know what I want to do?
What?
If we ever get big, and there's a bunch of homies I got who are big creators, I want to create a 24/7 stream that's like a channel where like at different times every day, like 9 to 10 your videos will play, 10 to 11 the podcast, 11 to 12 my videos.
That's kind of sick, actually.
Thank you.
At first, I was gonna be like, "What the? That sounds exhausting to like run." But maybe that's kind of hype.
That's hype. It would cost money, probably, good bit of it, but that's hype.
Like, you see, okay, I think having a creator group sounds kind of fun, just on the basis of it's more people to work with, and I think in general, like, people are just inherently more entertaining together.
Mm-hmm.
There's very few exclusions. There's very few outliers to the rule. But, like, at the same time, like, the one time I got to do a creator group, they were, like, so fucking bad to me for no reason.
Look, I'm about to cry. What is that? Is that water?
Why
it's
are
just
you so
yawn.
sad?
It's just yawning. I'm crying. I want to do another creator
It was
group.
so bad. No, okay, like, I don't even really think, like, the creator group thing falling through was even their fault. I think it was kind of their fault just because my personality's incompatible with theirs. But, like, literally before every shoot, I would have a breakdown. And just couldn't record.
Because of them?
Because I think it was just because they made things feel very,
Hostile.
like, not even hostile, just there felt like a lot of pressure. And I just couldn't breathe.
I remember we finally had a good stream. Dude, that was the first podcast episode. The rock one. That is...
Come to see my hole.
And it's not even up anymore. It was sick. And I remember they were like, "Wow, that was terrible." And it's like, yeah, because the last half of it, you were kind of like, telling us to stop. And you were kind of
No, that was
venting
like
to us.
genuinely like the first time I had fun doing a recording there, because it was the first time we got to record on my terms.
Yeah, and now we know why. Because podcast. Now we know podcast is so cool. We do podcasts.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be really funny to do like on like a random ass Sunday, just having us stream Come See My Hole together.
We should do that, even though it's totally a bit minor.
I still don't believe it's a bit minor. I think it's just poorly optimized. I think that makes more sense.
Right, you did say that. I don't know.
The idea of it being a Bitcoin miner is funny. I just don't think it's likely.
What are the negatives of running? What would a bit miner do to me that's bad?
It wastes resource and kills the planet. That's about it.
That's okay. Kills the planet. Explain more on the kills planet thing.
Well, because it forces it to generate energy that not only uses up energy from the thing that gives it energy, but that also makes it have to release thermal energy due to processing, which is also really bad.
Okay, climate change believer.
Again, this isn't something I'm like super knowledgeable about. It's mostly just in general using PCs for that is like really, really bad for like the same reason trading JPEGs of monkeys is bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, it is like extremely bad because of the energy costs.
I'm gonna send you a gif of a monkey.
Okay.
Just to fuck the planet over.
Monkey's so silly.
Monkey. Monkey so I'm gonna look up.
Monkey.
Look at the monkey I sent you.
I'm gonna look at it now. That's a silly one. Whoa.
I think that's an interesting voice to bring out. Chat, look at this. If you're a watcher, look at the monkey, guys. Look at this monkey. The hair fell off. It goes like whoa.
That's so cool. Whoa. It's so silly.
Are you okay, Cat?
I'm sorry. I thought it'd be funny to pull it out.
To pull it out, to whip it out, like
Oh,
Drake.
whip it out.
Like Drake.
Do not send me your dick pics.
You know what I think is funny? You know what I think I want to do?
What?
Whenever I get in a room with someone, and if I ever get in a room with someone, first time, okay, not first time, I've done this before. Twice. Next time, 3 times, I don't know. Next time, I'm in a room with someone, and they whip out their ding dong. I'm gonna go, yo, is that a Drake reference?
Before you aggressively shove it down your throat.
Before I shove it down my throat. I'm not that impressive.
I could.
No. You
Test
couldn't.
me. Test me.
Fuck. Okay, my headphones unplugged again. Hold on. I can't hear chat. Hold on. Let me just find the... This is the wrong thing. Here's the headphone jack. Okay, let's just find the...
Hey, she tried. She sure did try.
I'm struggling a little bit. It's okay.
I can tell.
She's talking. She listen to
No.
what she's saying, guys.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my bad.
You back?
I'm back.
You sure did try, didn't you?
I told you couldn't. You couldn't handle it.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't fucking take it out.
Yeah, you couldn't handle it.
I could smell it.
My dick is not stinky, guys.
No, she is the stinkiest I've ever seen. I can like
It's
smell
the
it across the room.
stinkiest you ever seen.
Yeah, 'cause you're the first I've ever seen. 'Cause I'm like 5.
We've never even been in the same room together, guys. Just gonna put that out there.
No, she like bought me plane tickets to fly out to her. It was really cool. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She taught me what sex is.
I knew that. So she never flew out.
What? Why is your face curved like that?
She never flew out. She probably knew
Why-
what that was
why don't-
before I figured it out.
Why don't you want to tell them?
Kat, when did you learn what sex was?
When you taught me.
How many years ago did you learn? Let's put it that way.
Like half when you taught me?
Half a year ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you flew me out and showed me your thingy.
I'm gonna... No. God
It's
damn
bigger
it.
than mine.
That part is true, Chad. I can confirm that.
Yeah, because we compared them.
I can also confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she's gonna say next, I will not confirm. She's trying to think of something really funny, but it's just not coming to her.
Yeah. No, I was like, what is the funniest thing I could say right now? I think the funniest thing would have just been saying you're not a pedophile.
That's what came to my mind too. I will confirm that actually. I am not. I lied actually. I'm confirming it.
Yeah,
Check it.
no,
I'm about to get a bullseye.
She loves having sex with
Check
me
this
while I
bullseye.
pretend to be like 13 or 9.
It actually went in. I mean,
You s-
on the bullseye.
You seem to actually really like when I'm like 4. I like when I'm 4. It's fun.
Okay, chat. So I'm gonna flip this coin, and if it lands on heads, Kat has to say she's not 4 and that she's an adult. If it lands on tails, I have to say that I'm 4.
Yo, if we're both 4, we can play together.
Yeah. I've run into a little bit of an issue, Chad.
Huh.
So,
I guess it's a draw.
audio listeners, it landed on its side.
I guess it's a draw.
What do we do?
I admit I'm 25 and you act like a 4-year-old for the rest of the episode?
Oh, I don't think I can muster. Okay, let's try it. I can't. I can't do it. It's just not. I don't think it's possible.
Okay, we can do that off camera. It's okay.
No, either. I don't think it's possible in general, Katrina.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Why are you looking at me like that?
I can't do this, chat. We're gonna do reading time.
Yo, I love that time story.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a bedtime story. We agreed to meet a few hours
I heard
after the
footsteps.
funeral.
Give me a sec.
Okay, I'll read this to y'all while she's gone. In the Frogmore Gardens by the old Gothy ruin, I got there first. I looked around, saw no one. I checked my phone. No texts,
Everything
no
is saying back.
voicemails. That was quick. It's actually kind of
I just had to
interesting so
answer the
far.
door.
What the heck? What the heck? Is this book kind of interesting so far? Spare by Prince Harry?
I
3
feel like-
sentences in, and it's kind of interesting.
I feel like considering where we're at the bit, I think we're done now.
We didn't even really talk about Satanism, though.
No, I talked about how...
Yeah, I guess you did talk about committing genocide on theologists.
It was so funny.
Okay. Yeah, it was very funny.
Like, it's hard to talk about being Satanist just because it's like, I'm just atheist, but I hate Christians.
Literally just r/atheists.
Yeah, and I take pride in it.
Yeah. Well, we love you guys.
Yep, bye, chat.
Bye.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in. We're the same age.
Pedophile.
Okay.